Okay, so we're going to take a look at number 11 now. This is on the back part of the worksheet. And if you notice, this is kind of tiny. And so when we go to set up, we need to be very careful that we're mindful about the things that we need to remember. The first thing is that our first polynomial has to be in highest to lowest exponent. It is in order, meaning that I have an x squared and then the constant is less than that, but we're missing that middle x term, okay? And because we're missing that middle x term, we have to put a 0x in that place. Okay, so that's the setup part that you're going to need to remember to do. So when we go to set up, we're going to have x minus 8. And then on the inside, I'm going to have x squared plus 0x minus 74. I have to have the 0x here because that's part of a polynomial, and that placeholder is important. So that 0 has to go there. So the setup is done. We did it correctly. We have everything in order. We have a 0 where it needs to be. And now we have to match. So when we match, what we're going to do is, let me get a different color. We're going to match our outside x times something is going to give us our first term on the inside, which is x squared. And we know that x times x gives us x squared. So we matched it. So we're going to put x, the second one at the top. Match is done. Then what we're going to do is distribute. When we distribute, we're going to take x times x and x times negative 8. Distribute's done. Then we're going to change signs. So the one that we just distributed, this needs to become a negative and this needs to become a positive. Change signs complete. And then we have to add down. When we add down, we make a plus sign, draw our little line here. These cancel, and 0 plus 8 is 8x. We're going to look to the right and go, oh, we need to bring that guy down. So we're going to bring down negative 74. And after we add down, bring down, we got to take this guy all the way back to our matching step. So I'm matching again. So now I'm matching my x with my 8x. That's the next line. So x times what gives me 8x. So what changed from x to get to 8x? Oh, it's positive 8. So we're going to put our positive 8 up top. And what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this out. That's our distribute. So we matched. We're going to distribute. Positive 8 times x is positive 8x. And positive 8 times negative 8 is negative 64. We distributed. Now we're going to change the sign. So this becomes a negative and this becomes a positive. And then we can add down. When we add down, 8 plus negative 8 cancels just like it's supposed to. And negative 74 plus positive 64 is negative 10. Look to your right. There's nothing else to bring down. So this is your remainder. It's time to write our answer to the question. Remember, when we go to write our answer, we write whatever's on top, which is x plus 8, our remainder, negative 10, and put that over what we're dividing by, which is x minus 8. This was a quick review of what we did last week. We did questions like number 9 last week. We did questions like number 11 last week, where we had to put a 0 in for that missing term. Now on the next slide, what we're going to do is we're going to start the larger ones.